All right. Today is April 13th. For some of you, it's April 12th. But I'm kind of ahead of time. I live in the future. But anyway, I wanted to tell you that today I did a live video, and yeah, I basically talked to myself for you know 10 minutes or something like that, and I haven't figured out how to do it yet. If possible, I'd like somebody to teach me how to do live, because I went in there and I hit all these buttons and stuff like that, and it doesn't seem to work. But I want to take it's a holiday here. This is the hottest time of the year in Thailand. So when it's that hot, they always have a sangran. They've had it for years and years and years. I don't know, 100, 200, whatever, 500, whatever years. And because of the should I say CV virus, okay, it's now it's illegal to be able to have sangran, because you can't have water. You know, it used to be every year when you'd have sangran and stuff like that. Until I got used to it, I'd lose a cell phone every year, because they would drench my cell phone, and so that wasn't cool. So then 7-Eleven finally started making these little Ziploc bags with little, necklaces that you put on, so people didn't lose their cell phones all the time. And there was the thing where they would take the mufflers off their motorbike, and I mean, it was very annoying, because it's cool. You're 16, 15, 16, 17, whatever like that, and you got this two-stroke motorbike that's just making horrible amounts of noise. That was cool. So anyway, there was a lot of people died from that, and so they apparently stopped doing that. So they've actually shut down everything, and now when I used to go downstairs, there was like there was speakers the size of refrigerators out there, blasting music, people dancing around, and with everybody squirting them and stuff like that. So it was kind of like a normal thing, but now it's like I go down there, and there's a little teeny swimming pool in front of 7-Eleven with one kid in it. So it's kind of like they don't do it anymore. Like I said, it's illegal because of the virus, where they think everybody's going to be around each other, and they're going to drink and be next to each other, and then they're all going to get something, right? So it's total stupidity. It's stupidity, because we know that it's not true. We know that the reason they keep giving us boosters is because the crap doesn't work. Okay, it lasts for a week or no, how long? What do you say? 14 weeks 14 weeks, I think, is how long it actually lasts. And then you got to get jabbed again and jabbed again. Now, this is not me, okay? This is according to the Lancet and all the different, places that I listen to podcasts or read their emails and stuff like that, right? So it's not me, okay? So if I'm wrong, I'm wrong, okay? It's not me, it's them, whether they're wrong or not. But I'm starting to see it more and more and more and more, and I've always felt this way. So I'm not doing this as kind of an anti-whatever thing. I'm just saying that there's a celebration that has been shut down, and they don't want us to be celebrating more. And okay, a little bit goes here, a little bit goes there. Pretty soon, nobody's going to nobody's going to be able to celebrate anymore because, oh, well, it's against the law, or, why is it against the law? Well, because, we slipped that little thing in a while ago, when the truckers were taking over Canada and stuff like that. And it's like, didn't they take over Canada because you're kind of like being idiots? Well, that doesn't mean anything about it. That has nothing to do with it, why we're idiots, because we can be idiots without that. Oh, okay. Well, you've proved it now in America. You proved it now in France a couple of years ago with whatever, and so everybody's like going, okay, we want more control, and the only way we're going to do it is we have to make rules. Okay, what we need to do, okay, our rules are that we need to go more deal online, okay? We need to deal with people, right? We have to start running our own lives. We can't, we can't really say, well, okay, yeah, you say to do this, okay, I'm gonna do it. It's like, oh, well, I don't want to do it, but he says I have to. No, we've lost that choice. That choice used to be there a long time ago. That's why the Canadians did what they did with the trucks, right? It's kind of like, okay, you've gone too far, all right? You want us to be communist or whatever you want us to be, socialist. Well, I don't even care what you want. Whatever you want, but you're not going to be a free society anymore. So we're just going to make the rules, okay? So little by little, they're taking a little bit away, and the only way that we can stand up or we can do anything is we have to have our own business, okay? We got to have our own life, and then we can live in a freedom, but there's still going to be those problems, but they're not going to affect us as much as they would if we worked, for somebody else or under an umbrella where they told us what we had to do, right? So we need to be more independent, okay? I know that's not always good, it's like, oh, you get a bunch of independent people and it's like crap, but we're being forced that way. And so if you want to be if you want to be independent, we have to be online. If they shut down the web or whatever like that, it's going to be more difficult for us. But it's the only way we can do this, because they can shut us down like they did, saying that, oh, well, you got, yeah, you might spread stuff. You might spread, the so-called virus, right? And so we don't want you to, go into places where it might be, a problem, or you might, you might have it, right? Even though you're wearing this mask or something like that they say is going to work, and that doesn't work. Everybody knows it doesn't work. Okay, so you start getting an idea that it's not about the virus. It's not about stuff. It's about changing and getting control and taking away your independence. Okay, so now it's like, well, okay, I don't want you to be independent anymore, because I want to kind of like, tell you what to do. Why? You think that people in Washington, D.C. care about how much gas prices are? New York or California? You think they really care? No, they don't care. They don't, it's like, hey, it's just to make you poor and make it so that, you got to live by their standards, and then they're the boss. Okay, so you want to be the boss, okay? And to be the boss, you have to be independent, and you have to run your own business, because it's going to get worse. Okay? All right. Talk to you later.